Hello! Welcome to another edition of Northern Southerner Beer Reviews with your host, Jonathan Brown. Now, sometimes when you go beer shopping, um, certain labels catch your eye of beers. Sometimes, you think yourself, you see a beer and you think, oh, I fancy giving that one a go. And, that's the same feeling I had with this one. It's from the Hop Studio, and they're blonde, lovely jubbly boys and girls, coming in at 3.5% ABV, and it's got an IBU rating there of 38. So there's the side of it there, and there's the back side, which I'll read it to you anyway. Yeah, it just caught me eye. I don't know the simplicity of the label or what. I just thought, I get a feeling that it's going to be a nice beer. I shall read you it anyway because I picked it up after seeing that, and and I looked at the hops and the malt and the description on the side, and I read a bit of that as well. And sometimes when you see where the hops are and the malts and everything, you think, oh, a little bit of care has been taken in the presentation. Yeah, it may be a bit simple there, but they've taken care, and they care enough to put what they put into the beer, and they even put a food pairing as well. So I'll read you it anyway. Blonde, a very refreshing, very pale blonde beer. Much bigger flavours and body than the ABV suggests, which did catch me eye at the beginning. Huge. I'm not going to go into the aromas. Hops, Nelson Sauvin, Chinook and Cascade. I'm familiar with Chinook and Cascade. I'm not too familiar with the Nelson one. The malt is extra pale, carol peels and wheat. They've got a food match of king prawn pad thai. We brew small batches of artisanal beer. Our beers are full of flavour, aroma and charisma. Our beers can be loud and shouty. They can be subtle, outrageous or exotic. Some people call it craft beer. We call it original British craft beer. Now, for me, the term craft beer means nothing. For me, beer is beer, and it's got to be a good beer. It's kind of like they're trying to get, what's the word? Jumping on, the bandwagon of the term craft beer. I suppose that comes from the likes of Brewdog and that, but for me, beer is beer. It doesn't matter if it's, Badger beer or blinking Brewdog beer or West Vleteren or whatever. Beer is beer, and it's got to be good. For me, anyway, I think it's got to be good, because we're all championing the cause here. People who are kind of like beer reviewing on the internet and things like that. We want to support all beer, but sometimes there's a couple of stinkers. So yeah, it's brewed at the Hop Studio in York, which is that way about 45 minutes from me. It's got 3.5% alcohol volume, and it's going into all the the usual stuff. The pregnant woman. It hasn't got a pregnant woman on it, but let's crack her open anyway, because I've got a feeling it's going to be a really nice beer. Plain black crown, plenty of CO2. It's quite lively. It's gonna explode in my mouth. It's full of aroma. I just pour her out because she's gonna burst all over. And she's poured out beautiful. Look at that. I think must be bottle conditioned. I'm not too sure. Lovely pale colour. I'm gonna get the neck aroma. Beautiful. It's really nice. I had the feeling it was. Lovely, juicy, fruity, gooseberry, grapefruit, lemon, melon, apricot maybe. Real juicy, fruity aromas from the neck. So let's give her a swirl. I think it's going to be a good one. Already another farmer going out. Noisy git. And it still retains a lot of that juicy aroma in the glass. you know, you just want to get in there and give it a good old, you know, good old down, good old sink of it, you know. It smells beautiful, it really does. Real a fruit bowl is the term I would use on this one. So she's poured out now. She's bowl conditioned. At least I think she is. I think she is. A glorious looking pint of beer, and I can't wait to have a go at it. So cheers, everybody. That's surprising. Very surprising. Right. First off, what the ABV suggests. Usually, when you get a low ABV beer, you think to yourself, it's going to taste a little bit thin. It's not. This is full of flavour. What I'm getting, you first get, you know, a grapefruit bitterness, a citrus note like a lemon or maybe even a lime there, gooseberries in there, but also you're getting a smoked woodness there on the back end, maybe even charcoal smokeness coming through. It took me by surprise. It's quite savoury. In fact, I was expecting a fruitier taste to this one. Bloody plough going by. But it's really nice. It is. It's the level of care that's been taken in this, and with the presentation of the beer. The taste is great. It does taste. It's a great tasting beer. With all these smokiness, fruitiness about it. It's well worth giving a go. It really is. I'm just going to top her up, and I'm going to leave it on a high because it's a great little beer. This full of flavour, great with food. Hop Studio Blonde, boys and girls. Great little beer, that. Great little beer. Well worth checking out. So thanks for watching this review. Please subscribe, and I shall see you again soon. So cheers.